What is this?
Well, that's right. Time to get serious. Get down to business. Chat. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening, Conrad. And welcome to the GMAE show. Today is July 23rd, 2022, 8:05 p.m. our local time. On this show, 5 days a week, we play the games that you make in the Sandbox Game Maker and show you the news that you need to know about the Sandbox game. Chat, we're having a good time on a Saturday because it's game day, folks. Saturdays are my favorite day because on Saturdays, yes,
No news?
we'll answer the questions that you ask in the chat. Yes, live on YouTube and twitch.tv. We will do a giveaway of a Wizzy themed NFT on this show. Yes, we're hanging out with you, but correct, Conrad. No news is good news, you know what I mean? We're hanging out, we're having fun, we're playing more of your games, and we have more time for your games. I'm excited. Having a good time. Can we get the pilot voice to go with that
voice?
jacket?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a
impossible,
thing
Joe?
here really quick. I can. Just 1 second. Just real quick.
This is your captain speaking. We're gonna make a nice soft landing in the Sandbox Game Maker gallery this afternoon. The temperature is 67 degrees in Seattle, Washington, and the wind is coming from the south-southwest. We're having a good time.
Yeah, okay, Goose.
Don't call me Goose. Goose dies in that movie, bro. Goose dies. What are you trying to say, Conrad? What are you trying to say, bro? Conrad's trying to say I'm gonna die. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Oh, man.
Having a good time, typical pilot lingo. I mean, it kind of is. I don't know. Been on enough planes. They just kind of say whatever they want, and then they're like, so you want to pay attention to our flight attendants as they give you the in-flight instructions. We've got,
Right.
exits
Hey,
in the
don't
rear.
die.
We got two exits on the and 4 in the aft of the plane. Yeah. Go get it. Chat.
Ridiculous.
We're hanging out. We're having fun here today. Conrad, I don't want to waste a moment because we have been playing game after game, having fun with you. First, before you give me the first game, because I know we got multiples that we can play, chat, I want to remind you that in the duration of this show and over on twitter.com, if you tag us at RadConDad, at TheVisionEx, then you can send us the games that you would like for us to play on this show, and we will play your games in any state of development. If you are just getting started and you have no idea what to do in the Game Maker, you've got an idea kind of out there and you want us to help you flesh it out, absolutely can do. If you've got a game you've almost fully finished for a game jam competition and you'd like for us to bug test that game, try to break it so that you can go back and fix those things, then absolutely we will do that. If you're just making a social experience and you want us to go play in it and show it off on the show, that's all good too. Whatever you like, we're having a good time. What in the heck are we playing today, RadConDad?
I'm going to crack out a chat for just a moment.
I see it. Patio 3900. I feel like that's the one. You know?
That was just one of them.
Yeah, Uncle Grumpy saying they were stationed on Whidbey 12 years ago. Very nice, very nice.
All right. I like it. Otherwise, we're going to be on page 30.
30.
To open this up here.
All right. Let me pull up over
For the first game jam entry, Puzzle Trouble.
Puzzle Trouble. All right.
Puzzle Trouble.
30. It might be a few pages back off of that. Sometimes it is. That's all good. So Conrad, where do you get this the information here for which page it's on for the chatters that are watching?
Our Game Dizzy Genie.
That's right. Created by Game Dizzy Tom Voxel and somebody else. I can't remember off the top of my head.
A few people involved, but
the Genie dashboard. It's a nice little search. Yeah. There we go. Jazz Wolf got it in the chat. Thank you, Jazz Wolf. helping us out over on
Yes.
twitch.tv. I'm going to repaste that again so that the YouTubers can see it there. Boop, boop. There we go.
You already got me.
Hey, there we
You
go.
mean to the punch?
Boop, boop. Oh, waiting on a loading screen, you know what I mean? I got time. Hello, PG Live PT. How you doing today? Nice
we
threads
do?
tonight, gentlemen. I know. Look at Conrad's. He's got the Naruto sweater going. It's a vibe, dude.
Don't even
He's got
believe it.
Where's the badge? You can't see the badge behind the mic. That's so funny. The mic's like, what up?
come into it.
Like, nah, no need for the
Yeah.
armband, bro.
Yeah.
All right, White Dragon asking, will we have a search feature in the upcoming client? It is a known issue and something that has been being worked on. I don't know if it's ready for 0.70, but it is coming soon to the client. Yes. Monkey D. Luffy knows. All right, so Puzzle Trouble. 16
Luffy.
lands in size, meaning this is a 4x4 experience. This has to be huge.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh, Luffy, sorry.
You kill me.
Sorry,
That
I'm
one.
not weeby
My
enough for the
Nindo.
weeb chat, all right? Sorry, I don't know.
You're gonna get on people about grammar
Sorry,
and
I don't
whatnot,
know.
and then
No, I
get outta
know,
here.
obviously, yes. You burn, like, burn me down, you know what I mean? Like, just anytime
real.
I mess it up. But first, before I've even loaded into this experience, the
Okay, what do
loading
we got?
time that happened, well, I'm noticing that it is a 16 lands experience, meaning it's 4x4. So don't expect my performance to be reflective of the general consumer's experience on this. If you have too many assets in here, this can cause people quite a bit of lag until we get the version 0.70 update. Here we go. Okay, so first we're loading in. I'm a Smurf. I got no hat though. And these stairs are custom made. It makes me feel small. Smurf's cart. Okay. The objective unlocked. I got a doot. I can do a doot. All right. Got a little treasure maybe? Oh, I can open it. Oh, I got a hat. There it is. I got a hat. What's up? What's up, bro? Check out my hat. I'm taking my doot with me. All right. I feel like I'm going to need it. Well, Smurf's table took damage from something. Did you hurt
kick
the
that
Smurf's
guy
table?
around. Why?
Yeah, I'm kicking him
Why is
around,
it taking
bro.
It just
I'm
took one
kicking him.
more.
It did. Probably because of this other guy. He's a jerk. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. I picked up the doot, and we're going. Just calling this trumpet a doot because it's fun. All right, the fuzzles have multiplied, and there are too many of them. Transport them out of the village. Look for the Smurf's cart and bring it close to the houses. So I assume this thing is a fuzzle, and it's hurting the house.
Oh.
Where's the Smurf's cart? Find out next time. Get the heck out of here. I just let it go,
Okay.
and it went flying. It was kind of buried in the ground when I picked it up. I didn't know what the collision. Let me try that again. I'm gonna try that again. Okay. Yep.
There's some Z fighting.
So what it is the center of mass on the character, or like the pick point of the character, is actually. Oh my gosh, where did it go? The shadow. It's still flying.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
But this asset's center isn't actually set correctly in the VoxEdit software. So its pickable point is usually the center point when you move that 3 arrows XYZ to that location on the primary component. So if this is made, it looks like it's made of multiple pieces. So it looks probably, I would guess that the ball-shaped piece is the main point parent node on the left side panel of VoxEdit, and that ball piece has its center too high. So when I grab the whole thing, it's grabbing it based on the most parentaged, if that makes sense, piece. And so I'm going to always pick it up in the ground, and whenever I let it go, it's always going to fly.
I wonder if
Someti-
that's intentional.
I don't know. Sometimes you could do that on purpose for sure to like make a game where you throw a thing, but they'll yeet it every time. All right, so let's go get this cart and see what's happening. I'm going to try to grab it by the... There we go. Okay. All right.
Like
Okay.
it?
Got the cart. Now the question is, does it automatically yeet the little dude if I try to
No.
put them in the cart?
Yeet is a professional term, right?
Oh yes, yeet is absolutely a professional term, short for yeeterino, and that's where you can just throw it in space. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it.
Yeet this
All right.
out of here?
Yes, Yeeticus maximus. Okay, you can't actually take the cart places. with objects in it. Okay. But I assume this is the correct cart. I didn't actually... What? Okay.
What's dragging behind the cart there as well?
Well, it appears that I'm dragging a wagon. I'm kidding. You don't mind me, I'm a dummy.
Stop.
So I'm trying to carry the wagon in a normal way, but there is an extra platform under it that looks like it was supposed to be the internal section of the wagon, but they again built that extra piece onto the parented node of the wagon. In this case, the anchor point seems to be correct because it started with the handle, or the parent, the main parent node on VoxEdit would be the handle. But again, there's this extra platform. I don't know if it's on purpose or not. The wagon may have animated something. Yes.
Dragging a wagon, and
I see chat's picking up what I'm putting down, you know?
we're just giving a hand, friend. That's all.
Okay, no, we can't go that far. That's too far. He's
Got a
gone
little
too
bit
far,
of-
chat. He's gone too far, chat. He's gone too far.
Oh man.
Okay, so there's
So-
no little
something-
fluffy boys in the house there. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can we roll back into one of these houses?
Okay, sure.
So this asset looks amazing. I love what's going on here. Fireplace might have like a black background to it. That way, maybe it looks charred or something like that. Little simple things to do with the eye.
Yeah.
That you can do with one voxel, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And you
Little
made the
pieces.
extra effort to have the chimney go up there. But why are the windows not open?
What do you mean, like the shutters or these windows?
Those windows right there, like the shutters were excellent.
You can choose to
Like,
open
why-
them as doors.
Right. But why are we not just see-through?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Yeah. I mean, given that they are blue, yeah. Unless you had them be like, blue paper or something. There's not a lot of...
Right.
Right. So another way that you can do that to make it work is to have the frame of the window not be true white. Have it be just like a little bit gray white color. And then leave them open with just a couple of voxels like in the corner looking like sheens going diagonal, right? For each piece of glass or each pane of glass. And you can get that glass effect. And then another thing that I'm noticing on the houses is you see as I walk forward here, I can't actually walk into the house. I don't know if you want this to be the case, but typically you'd want to, in the Game Maker, put like a little ramp here so that your character can walk up it, as this is larger than in the 0.70 update. If you had just a voxel, your character could walk up it. If you had a full block, your character could walk up it. A random assortment of voxels, they may not be able to. So putting that ramp in there for this version and the future version can still be helpful because your character will just walk up the ramp. Same thing is true with the stairs here. As I walk up to the stairs, I can't walk up them, but I can jump, and my character kind of just glides up it. But in the future update, your character will not glide up like this. They will attempt to continue to walk up all the individual voxels. So put a surface there that I can walk up, and that should be good for this version and the coming version.
Okay, so let's grab that cart and find these fuzzles.
All right, I found another one.
Really curious of why they're hurting the table.
Yeah, it seems like the table is representative of the house, but won't know for sure yet. It also looks like the cart itself is aggressive. Like the cart would attack the fuzzles if given the
it's
opportunity.
Angry.
And then there's
This is
also
glowing
this.
spot over here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Is this what would be defined as out of the village? We'll see. We might get I'll get the cart over there if I can't figure out where the space is. If the dev is in the chat watching, or you're watching later over on YouTube, you'll note these things. You're probably going to think, no, you're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do it that way. If that is the case, and I'm playing the game out of order or in a way you don't expect, you'll want to start using more navigation points. How are you today? I feel good. How are you today? Not so good. Okay. Neither one has a result.
Creator.
No response. All right. And I come upstairs and there's nothing here.
So
What's
it
his
looks
name,
like we
creator?
have the
Okay.
yeah, it looks like we have the bones to a game here.
Right.
We're almost fleshed out.
And so these doors don't open. And that's okay. If we had clear direction on which doors we wanted to get into in order to find fuzzles. Got a treasure chest here. In the previous treasure chest, it did open and gave me the hat. So I kind of had an expectation that opening a treasure chest would possibly give me another item or that I could open it. If I can't, then you would want a text prompt over the chest that says something like, it's locked, where you can't get into it. And then your user's expectations can be met for, why can't I get in there? You know what I mean? You want to always cover those bases. I like the carpets in front of the ladder because it shows which direction I needed to go up. And then as I get up into the house or the highest floor here, not a lot of purpose to it. But
you would be surprised with how easily orientation can get messed up in these games.
For sure,
and
for
while
sure.
You're on them, you memorize this stuff, so it's really easy to get lost quality of life.
All right, let's see if I go in these other houses, if I've got other fuzzles here. Looks like nobody's downstairs. Checking upstairs. Oh, hi, how are you? Smurfette, the fuzzles ate all my stuff. Oh, that's probably why the table takes damage.
Aha.
Because the fuzzles can eat their stuff. Have I taken too long and now the fuzzles have already done the thing? And they've eaten the house?
Because there's still tables, you're good.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of explore this area a little bit. I like the scale of things now that I'm in it. Because you didn't put a bunch of small assets down everywhere, I don't think that this would affect people's PCs or too much. Or Macs, you know, there.
No, I love the idea.
Oh, there's two fuzzles up here.
I'll keep them out the window. But I love the idea of these tiny creatures in these giant foreground, right?
Yeah, yeah. It does give this the Smurfs scope as you would expect.
Can we get a good pan around over the village?
Oh, sure.
Look at that. That's intense.
Oh yeah, I mean the tallest building, the 4-story building, was like not even close to these trees in terms of scale.
Right. I'm about it. Normally, you know,
you'd
catch me complaining about. We got one more fuzzly up there.
Yeah.
About a lived-in world, but otherwise, this one, because you have such a giant scale in the background, it makes up for all of that.
Now I feel like I'm putting them in the cart and they're all going to fall out when I move. Didn't that happen before? We'll see in a second.
It did have some fighting there, and it did pop up in the air.
Okay, can't speak with this. Oh, there we go, Brainy Smurf. I told Clumsy that it was a bad idea, but oh no, he never listens. Okay, see, that's not bad. It's not bad. What's up, little dude? What are you doing? Why are you eating the table? That one I could carry properly, so I wonder if it's designed differently. Or if it was because it was on the table when I picked it. Ah! No!
Oh no!
These guys are going to destroy the whole house.
Welcome in, Shiro. Original ultimatum. Yeah, Uncle Grumpy. Maddox. Of course, Monkey D. Luffy.
The bed respawned.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how I feel about that exactly, because if it respawns after it's destroyed, then there's no consequences for your experience, right? Like there's no reason to go fast. You have a sense of urgency in the chat. What do you think, Conrad?
Yeah, I thought everybody's stuff was getting broken was going to be, you know, your game over point, right?
Yeah. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Kind of moving.
I can carry some of them. Wait, it like stopped. It stopped. Okay. Oh, I was just too far away for the follow to continue. Okay. Or like holding shift was bad. Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I think we were supposed to bring the cart there first.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so in terms of order of operations, in order to fix this, I would have certainly.
Be quick before they eat everything.
Now we've triggered the thing, yeah, where they may be eating all of the stuff. Remaining fuzzles. It says 8 out of 15. I don't know if the wagon is going to take damage or something when the fuzzles are there, but there must be other puzzles in other houses. There's only a couple I haven't been in. 3 here. Trying to throw more in there. It didn't update there on the cart. No. What?
I wonder if it's already counted these ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has. You're right.
Yeah, I think it's already counted these ones. You didn't have to do that. Interesting.
Oh, yep. And
Okay.
all the tables and furniture and such are getting eaten again. Here we go. Didn't really go in the cart, but it counted, which is okay, I guess. I got a couple of
count, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're apprehended, you know. Told you were a bad little fuzzle. And you know, you felt bad. That's what happened. They felt bad about it. They stopped eating the furniture. So had I found the cart first, this would have been harder. Probably in a good way. And you could have rebalanced it to be nicer a little bit, you know, if you felt like it was too hard. But to set the quest objective or expectation that I need to go find the cart first and take it to this area would have been good. Because I didn't know to take it to this area at all. Except that it was highlighted, and so I kind of guessed. But if you could make it clear, like take the cart to the area out of town or something like that, and then go find them, then it'll start that quest timer, and I would be in emergency mode trying to sprint back to... Did I catch them all? How many do I have left? 3. Is
3
there
left somewhere.
a house that I missed?
It's another glowing spot out there as well.
Yes.
While you're looking for those, Meta Verified says, hey guys, question about gems.
Okay.
Would there be a reason to add any to a building? I got an idea. I get the idea of putting a speed gem on something like a car or something that moves, but what about a fixed structure?
Sure. So potentially a door, getting defense gems or something like that, so it gets additional health for the door. Could be useful. Speed also could be useful if you use the asset as a platform.
Okay.
So yeah, there are reasons to use those gems on other assets for sure. But I can't open this door, and I feel like this is the place where the 3 are. So I don't know if there's a reason I can't open this door. But yeah, it says be quick before they eat everything, and I don't think that they now can possibly eat everything. I think you know, they just couldn't do it if they wanted to. I want to try to... I can't move the cart now either, so I've put it in the right place. So I imagine putting it here locks it down, starts the quest. You go, you get all of them, you bring them into here, and then you can open, or maybe move them again to take them out of town forever or something, save them, whatever the storyline may be.
I think because the furniture is respawning, they can give you a game over.
Yeah. Well, I'm just kind of assuming that there are 3 in here and that they can't, like, eat furniture in there, or maybe there's no furniture to eat because I don't have any more puzzles in the other houses.
Your timer ticked up.
Did it?
They actually ate something.
Well, that's not good.
Also, shout out to Wayward Escapades, thanks for the raid.
All right. Well, I think to the extent that we can play, unless there's something in here. Do I need this water for some reason? Let me talk to this guy. The fuzzles are eating everything. I pulled up the water, but I can't use it. Yeah, to the extent that I can do anything, I have. Because this one building is going to have the remaining fuzzles. And they are eating the furniture. So I will get the game over. So that would be what you consider a game-breaking bug. And with the case in game-breaking bugs, if I was testing this for the Smurfs Game Jam, then I would 100%, this would be the stopping point for me.
Right. I mean, we'd be completely done with it, and motivation to restart it is down quite a bit. Also,
yeah, I mean, you would.
How's it going, Yaba the Great?
Basically, like if it's me, I would say this is a game-breaking bug, and I would review it as it is, right, for what it is. Narrative design, the asset designs, all the things of the experience, right? So I like the world overall, but this is probably going to get 2s and 3s up and down because there's not a story that is really developed. The characters don't really continue the story, and the game has bug that I can't get around. I can't work around it at all, so it's game breaking. That's going to make that be relatively low. But it does feel like a Smurfs world, so being true to the content is huge. Bless you. Being true to the content is huge. So it gets some good bonus points for that. But I can't be, sure if when I save the fuzzles, if there's a whole bunch of game left or anything like that. And so the only opportunity that would be possible is if I was to hit back to main, reload the game, and go straight to that door first, and then that door does work. If that door works, and I think that was on page like 33, so I'm going to try to do that. If that door works, then I could have given it a better shot. But if it doesn't, then, there's no... Essentially, I would say that that's pretty far away from being in the top half. What was it called again? I played a Mere Truffle. I remember
it was
that one.
page 30.
Okay.
Just about. I think it may have been
33. Oh, yeah, here we go. Fuzzle Trouble.
Ahead.
Yeah, 32, yeah. Almost on 33. So let's see if that door opens when I go. I'm just going to run along the right side, ignoring the main quest off the go, and try to open up all the doors and see if maybe that was just a random glitch. But if it's core, then let's see. Candidly, Kristen asking a good question here. If it hasn't been asked, are gems like speed confirmed to work in Season 3 games where we can wear them? Your avatar at this time will not move faster as a result of a speed gem yet. At least I haven't seen that yet. And I'm testing those. So
nothing there.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to bust open the door. I think it was the third building, but I'm going to try to open every single door right away.
I think that was the house, wasn't it?
I think it was this one.
That first one you opened.
Yeah, no,
nope.
This one right here. Yeah, it still doesn't open when I reloaded it again. So that would definitely be the point where I would go, okay, yep, can't fix it. But if let me see, the submission for the Smurfs Game Jam has completed and the voting is ongoing now. So there's no way to update this as of now, but it doesn't mean that you should stop on the project, right? If you're creating in this space and you create something that feels good, you can also use these as technical demos or publish them inside your own lands on the Sandbox Metaverse when that feature is available to the general consumer. So if you want to keep working on it and you want us to give more feedback on it, feel free to do so and resubmit it to us after you're finished with those changes.
Yeah, another question from Jazzwolf. Will we be able to wear equipment in social hubs during Season 3?
We will not be able to wear equipment in social hubs yet. No.
Okay, and then we're going to be going to the Game Jam entry Sand Fam Family Portrait.
Okay.
On page 13.
All right. Let's see if we can get that going. And it may be, again, just a little bit further back, as the last one was. Sand Fam Family Portrait. Okay.
Okay, I do note that I do see those lined blocks. They kind of mess with us on the stream.
Sure. All right.
So
Yeah.
if we
We'll.
drop in quality. We gotta be looking out for that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. 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 When hit friends with swords, says Big Papa Duke. Not in version 0.7 from my understanding, unless you guys come up with something really cool. 0.70, it won't be there yet. But 0.7 something, maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see how good you guys are with the tools. Welcome to the SandFam annual gathering. Become a volunteer and help preparing SandFam and help Welcome to the SandFam annual gathering. Period. Become a volunteer and help prepare the SandFam family portrait with Sandbox staff. I would rewrite it in that way. Just because that middle portion doesn't work in the way that it is. All right. So we got straight away a crowd of people. Do I want to cut the line? That seems rude, you know? But this line isn't moving. So I guess I'm just going to be like, do, and nobody's going to complain. I think if I was cutting a line like that, all these people would be mad about it. But we're going to cut the line nonetheless. Okay. Welcome to the SandFam annual gathering. Do you want to be a volunteer? Yeah, but how? You must pass a test. So we believe you are the right person. Okay, what kind of test? We call it the color hair code. Choose the right answer about the color hair that matches with our Sandbox staff. You can see it on the wall behind me. Let's go. Okay, let's answer these questions. The first color on the row is identical to, and I know who that is. That's PandaPops. Next question. The second color in the row is identical to. This is an interesting one.
It's Julia.
Well, there's a dark maroon too, but we'll say that. Okay. The third color is identical to. I'm going to say this is Cody because it's monochrome, unless you think that's.
No, he's got black hair.
Yeah. Next question. The fourth color in the row is Lucas. And the fifth color in the row is, let's assume that's brown for me. Congratulations. That should have an S on it, and the exclamation mark should touch the word congratulations. And you won't need the dots after that. You just start with the capital Y. You made it. And when you do these pauses with the dots, you always do 3 dots, not 4. Go find all the Sandbox staff, should have 2 Fs, and remind them about the family portrait session. Period. Space. VisionEx is in the meeting room. Cody and Lozen are in the workshop. And Andy is on the rooftop. Go meet them. Period. Not multiple dots there. On my way.
And so Uncle Grumpy over on Twitch does have a good point. One thing about color code quests in games, I recommend using colors that are vastly different from others. I'm red-green colorblind and have trouble with these quests sometimes.
Yeah.
I suggest not doing them at all if you can help color quests, because there are enough people in the world to have color blindness that it kind of makes it trouble.
Yeah, so yeah, again, unless you can completely avoid those color spectrums, but there are also many different color spectrums that don't work. So there should probably also be some kind of other hint, if possible, there. But yeah, because you're talking about some people are like red, yellow, I think, colorblind in that way, things like that. So, all right, let's see. So I'm saying GMAE, I need your help. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Again, this is a lot of dots. I would avoid those. I'm excited here. There's this capitalization on GMAE, so make me excited. Use an exclamation mark. And then eyes are always capitalized. What can I help with, man? So when you're looking, when I am saying these back to you, I assume you're watching this later over on video on demand on YouTube. If not, go watch it on YouTube later with the closed captioning turned on. I will be saying out loud the words that would better fit in this. So that could help you rewrite this if you're interested. What can I help with, man? I'm not comfortable with this chair. Usually I use my special chair, the VisionEx chair. All right, where's the chair? I'll bring it here for you. I don't know. Please help me find it and bring it here. All right, I see a boy playing with a cool chair in the front yard. Maybe it's your chair. Wait, here. I'll go get it. All right. Let's get the VisionEx chair. Gotta go get it. And I have a nice indicator. A young man is playing with the chair. I am going to take it. I'm sorry, young man. You're now pushing nothing. All right. I've got it.
He seems just as happy.
He seems fine. Yeah, maybe the chair was just pushing itself. All right. Thanks, man. Oh, yeah, no problem. There's no apostrophe on thanks. Okay. We're going to take a family portrait on the rooftop later. Meet you there. So all of those cases where you have those many dots, usually those many dots are used for very impactful, long pauses. Like that one, where it's very long. It's not the end of a sentence. It's not the end of an exclamation, but it's super long, drawn out, dramatic. You're waiting and leaving the air there on purpose. So if that's not the case, when you're thinking it to yourself and you're thinking about how you would say it, don't put all of those dots in there, because that doesn't add anything. If it's always being used, it's like they're never being used. All right, GMAE fams. We want to start a Metaverse masterclass, but something's wrong. Something is wrong with the computer. Can you fix it? All right, see if I can fix it. I got a couple PCs. Speak. All right. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward fix.
I like these people getting brainwashed right there.
Boop. The sandbox. Hey, you know, Jet, they look pretty interested. I mean, well, half of them all the Jets look interested. Adventure Jets look real hype about it. The rest of them look very like, I'm here, I guess. Which is probably apropos for anything educational. You know what I mean? All right, so we fixed it. Cody has nothing more to say. Oh, there we go. They did have something to say. Thanks, man. Again, no apostrophe, but that makes sense. If you did it once, you probably do it again. Only one period. No problem. Don't forget, family portrait on the rooftop later. I'll meet you both there. Okay, we've got some
Was
other...
it Coney Zene this time?
That's an Alex thing. He's Cody Zine. Alex called him Cody Zene, I think in today's show, or something like that. Had to laugh about it. Ah, yes, and Hodel Hill is mentioning that Cody Zine should be squished together because it is one username. Similarly to how mine, if you're going to use my username, it's TheVisionEx. It's not that important, but important enough that, like, you're not going to be able to find... If you don't know anything about Joe, right? You don't know anything about me. You've never talked to me before. Who is this guy? If you want to know more, you now can't find out more about Cody Zine, if it is 2 words, or probably. Maybe you could find them, right? Or me, if it doesn't have the at the beginning, you wouldn't be able to find me. So, not super important, but important when it is names. Names should always be properly spelled for that reason. I think we must change the color of this stage. Any idea? Boop goop style. Okay. Okay has an A instead of an E here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty... Yeah, okay. Boop goop style is blue. But let's see what happens if I try red. We've made it red. How did that work? Did you get excited? No, man, not like this. Okay. Not happy. Trying green. Are you really... Do you really know boop goop or not? Not instead of are you really? Say, ouch. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I don't know. Jeez, that's crazy. Here we go. Speak. Cool, man. You're awesome. All right. Another thing to note, sometimes like the term could be used interchangeably or generically, but a lot of cultures, when you refer to someone or thing as a man, you're making that assumption that only a man is going to play. In order to maximize your fan base for your gamers, right? You're going to want to find a neutral term, whatever that is. You know, maybe not even use it. Just say, cool, you're awesome, or thank you. Something like that. Avoid it if you can. And if you must, then find a neutral term to use so that you can maximize your audience. Okay, remember, we will take a family portrait here later. Don't go away. All right. I helped Andy. Oh, I got a quest downstairs. There's no Cody, no Lozen. Oh, hey, what's up? Who's this guy? Who's this guy on the couch right here? GMAE, fams. GMAE, RadConDad. Are you ready for the show? 100%. But if you could bring me my favorite drink in an orange cup, it's going to be like Sunday vibes. It's available, with an A, available in the bar across the street. ACROSS. Right here, I'll bring it for you. All right. And the Iowa there needs the I capitalized, because anytime you use I as in I will or I am, even if you use it in a conjecture where it's squished together, the I should be capitalized. Okay. So we got a bar across the street.
So this is, I'm not sure who the dev is of this one.
There we go.
But they definitely are paying attention to my Twitter.
Why is that?
An orange cup, Sunday vibes.
I don't remember you posting that. When was that? Was that this Sunday?
My Moscow Mules just a few weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah, that's true. I do remember that now. Yes. Great. Sunday vibes. See, my brain doesn't think like that. Like, I don't think about brass or bronze as orange. I think about it as, like, just it's brass or bronze. I don't know. I'm just too, what do you call it? Is that like A-type? I have no idea. All right, great. Sunday vibes. Enjoy your drink. Don't forget, we're going to take family portrait later on the rooftop. Wait you there. So either that should say I'll wait for you there, or I'll see you there. Copper cup. Yeah, brass, bronze, copper. You know, something tells me it's not actually made of copper. I don't know. It probably is. Maybe, I don't know what your cup is actually made out of, but I feel like it's not actually made out of copper. Like, it's too expensive, right? Like anything you buy at a store these days is not usually going to actually be made of what they play like it is. All right, so here we got Alex, V, Julia, GMAE fams. We are preparing a giveaway for 40 lucky SandFam members, or 40 lucky SandFam friends, something like that. What kind of giveaway? Super Pumpkin. But you must help us collect. How many pumpkins? Do I need to collect a number of pumpkins to make a super pumpkin? Do I need to collect a lot of seeds? What do I need to collect? And so one thing that helps with the game development, also, this is a tip for everybody who's watching, is if you have a fetch quest like this, right? I need to go collect 40 of these assets. Then a lot of gamers are just going to push E. They're just going to skip through stuff unless you have something highlighted or something accented in a way. So if we make this super pumpkin is now orange color. This, you know, whether you are red, green, you know, colored, I don't want to say deficient, but I can't think of it off the top of my head, the correct term.
You talking about colorblind?
Thank you. Yeah. I'm just thinking, because like it's my understanding that it's not always like completely like gray or whatever, right? Like it just looks very similar. But I don't have that, so I don't really know. But it would still stand out if it was a different color, right? At all. So you make pumpkin, highlight it, you make collect. What am I collecting? That word should be there, and it should be highlighted as well. That way your users can, the ones who are just trying to speed run it, you know, some people can enjoy the story, other people can get the highlights that they want.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Candidly, Kristen, I swear to you, if I
oh goodness,
there's only 5 Wizzy the Green lucky hats left right now, and I definitely don't want to hit Alex with that one, right? Excuse me, on our Monday meeting. Let's see here. Candidly Kristen saying, I wonder if there's any third-party apps to change the entire screen no matter what's on the screen. If not, I'm copywriting. That's my idea now. I'm confused. What do you want to change about the screen? The color?
Oh yeah, being able to like override and make something, you know, a certain color friendly.
Negative 40 eat those points for Candidly Kristen, according to Uncle Grumpy 17. Yep. You know, sorry, Gryffindor, you lost 40 points there. Randexy asking a question here in the chat as we are live. Is there a time frame when the Sandbox official assets on the marketplace will be moved over to Polygon? There is a time frame that I cannot announce on the off chance that something gets pushed back for any reason, right? Typically, what will happen with any of these announcements is that we have first a time window, a projected target, right? And then we're getting close to that window, and somebody will say, okay, in order to have this be possible, I need to have either 5 more people who are working on this, or we have to push it for a week or something like that, right? So what any good company should be doing is trying not to set the expectations of the exact dates and times until you can be 100% sure that thing will happen on that day. So I can't give those sorts of details out on the show, but you know, we have an idea internally. So,
and our friend Jose over on YouTube says,
yes,
the game Fuzzle Trouble, you had to enter through the chimney to find the missing puzzles, so that door was locked on purpose.
That's
Just
interesting.
want more indicators. Just more indicators, friend.
Yeah, and one way that you can fix that, Jose, is that if you make it so that one of the puzzles is like obviously in the chimney once, then the other ones that you clearly hid in the chimneys I will go look for them, right, as a gamer. So when I play these games, obviously I try to play them blind. I don't pre-play them before I come into the show, so I can give you raw and real data that you can take home as the dev. But yeah, you'll want to have, if you hide something like that, you're going to want to go make it clear, right? I thought the cart was clear enough, but it wasn't clear where it went, and so that's why we did it out of order. I assumed that when I threw the puzzles in the cart, they were either going to get destroyed or become docile, right? And I wouldn't have to worry about that anymore, but it turns out that doesn't happen until you put the cart over the kind of sparkly area. So making the quest line a little bit more clear there helps. But yeah, make one of the puzzles be like kind of like squirming around in the chimney for a second or something, rather than going to attack the table, and then I'll know to go look for them in other chimneys.
Right, you have one like peeking its head down, like he's stuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Either like up in the top of the chimney, right, if that's possible to reach, or up under the chimney where the legs are hanging out, you know, like a stuck Santa Claus or something. All right. Yep, 40 good pumpkins. Don't worry, guys. But don't forget, we'll take a family portrait later on the rooftop. Meet you there. All right. If you met Lucas, tell him to get back to this building. And Touche, too. All right. Hope Alex and Julia collect the pumpkin. That's interesting. What's Vpire doing? It doesn't seem like you have a quest there for them, but maybe we'll get back to that in a second. I've got to collect pumpkins. And the pumpkins are up over here. How do I get there?
Stuff going on up there.
Yeah, how do I get there? Is this supposed to come down?
Looks like you're supposed to be taking the hot air balloon.
Okay, all right. Can I open this? I cannot. Can I jump up here? I can. Well, there's many different pumpkins around. All right.
Okay, so how do we get on top of these buildings? Oh, there's a ladder back there.
There is. There's also Touche. Hey, are you from the SandFam annual gathering? Yeah. Good morning, afternoon, evening. I'm looking for you. You must go back to building soon. Want to check the RV? In this case, check is misspelled. Cause, if it's because, then you can put a little apostrophe before CAUSE. We are going to hit the road again after this event. But I forgot to fill the RV with gas, so I'm stuck here. Can you help me find some gas for the RV? No worries, man. I will find that for you. So we're going to find some gas for the RV.
IES instead of Y there.
Yep.
So does that ladder work? It does.
That ladder did work. Yes. Getting some pumpkins.
That was the end of that one.
Hmm.
Now, what is our background noise on this one?
Oh. It looks like there's no background music.
Okay, so we've gone with some silence here.
Which is, I don't know, that's okay, I think. It'd be nice to be a little more creative with that, but oh, I can't jump up on top of the bartender because he's fully animated and his hitbox is bigger. That's okay.
I do prefer when they are silence like this, but having the ambience throughout the town in this example. Right?
Yes, right. Like birds tweeting, something like that. Okay, so I've got some gas. Go back to Touche. You found it? I say you found it? Oh, thanks a lot, man. Big help. Okay, hey, don't forget, we'll take a family portrait on the rooftop later. Here we go. And some quest complete. Got a couple of, it looks like they're incentivizing jumping up on the bar, but can I get on the bar?
It's got to be another ladder somewhere here.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if there is another ladder, but I know that the function I just showed will not work in 0.7 where you can slide up the surfboard like that. Probably a ladder on this building, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Couple more quests here. We got one with Lucas. Good morning, afternoon, evening. We must help the white whale. Okay. She's been trapped by the sunken boat. If we don't get help for her, she's going to, or gonna is fine. Die, D-I-E. Let's hurry. Calm down. Let's set her free. I do need some gear to do it. Okay, take the hammer inside the hot air balloon. Hammer? Wait. We're going to use a hammer on the boat, right? Oh, another hot air balloon. I mean, listen, wrong story, you know what I mean? Wrong story.
So we're not helping Captain Ahab?
No. Call me Ishmael. You know? All right. Update.
I actually like that tiny wreck.
No need for color blindness settings in games. Windows definitely has it, and it works in the Game Maker. And Grumpy confirmed Max works too. So there goes my $1 million idea. Sorry, Candidly Kristen. Sorry about that. Look at the little crab.
The little baby crab. I like him.
Yeah, it's so cute. All right. Let's see if we can get another. Well, okay, guys. Hi, how are you? Why do you want to beat me up, bro? Well, that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yep. Okay. Yep. Bop, 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 bop. Bandits. All right, Panda. What's up?
Him.
Shh. Keep silent. What are you doing here, sneaking like a ninja? I saw some bad guys. Drug a panda. Maybe they want to sell him on the black market. Whoa, that's pretty extreme. That's a little out of place for the rest of it. Yeah, take it back to her brother. You know, bamboo tree in the front yard. I know, but let me do it alone. You better go back to the building. People are waiting for a family portrait session. Okay, but be careful. Don't worry, I'll meet you at the rooftop later. All right.
Nice. Okay, and our dev of the... I'm distracted by Panda saving a literal panda here. Our dev, I believe this is our dev of the Puzzles game that we had just played for the Game Jam. The Smurfs Game Jam, that is. Nice, you got the panda.
I did.
They say, I haven't seen the full analysis, but you have to use the trumpet to make the Fuzzles follow you and take them out of the village.
Okay, yeah, we weren't able to get that far because it seemed like one building, you couldn't open the door. So I made the assumption that the remaining Fuzzles were inside that building, which I registered as a game-breaking bug, and I imagine that anybody else playing that experience might do or do the same during a review. So just if you want, go ahead and scroll back to the beginning because we started with your experience here on this show, and you'll be able to check out all the details there as we play it live. So you can see all the little things when it comes to like a visual indicator, a place to go here or there, or a storyline beat that we would have missed that can help you improve your product as you get ready for that product in the metaverse. What's up, Maddox? Saying you need to run to bed. Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
enjoy your
the
rest.
raid, Maddox, and we'll talk to you later, good friend.
All right. Oh, I didn't get all the pumpkins. Now I have to figure out how to fly. Where did that hot air balloon go? Wait, is it over there
Fall
now?
with style.
Falling with style. Yes. Can't fly.
Joe, it's 9:01 for our local time.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to go ahead and send out a form by chance?
Oh, I don't know.
To these beautiful people inside this chat.
Wait, was I supposed to ride the hot air balloon there?
I think you were.
But that doesn't make sense. I was supposed to get the hammer. Gotta get a hammer. All right. Well, can I speak again? Wait. So the speak function to talk to Lucas is still here. So there's a couple different things that I'm seeing so far. Somebody asking right now in the chat, when is the third season coming? Yes.
Season 3.
When season 3? I can confirm it will be this summer. And we just released a hype trailer about it just a couple, maybe 2 days ago now. So you want to check it out over at twitter.com/TheSandboxGame. And right now, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, or you're watching on twitch.tv, you can fill out this form to enter to win a Wissy the Green's lucky hat. It looks similar to the hat that my character is wearing right now. You can use inside any combat-based experience inside the Sandbox game, except yours will be green. It will give you additional luck on your character's stat sheet, and you can use those in any combat-based experience in the metaverse or inside the Sandbox Game Maker gallery. These assets were limited to 200, and the number that I'm giving out now is 195, meaning there is just 5 left, including this hat. So super close to being all out of these. Send Maddox and Furia as one single beam before I get to bed at the Sandbox game. Maddox and Furia, I have a spoiler for you. Okay, are you ready? I heard
You got Joe.
that Maddox of Furia will be playing Alpha Season 3. Boom.
This guy.
I got you.
Get
I
out
got
of here.
you. That's a spoiler, right? Nobody knows that. Nobody knew that until just now. Now we know.
I think we
Boom.
all knew that.
Boom. Dropping that. Dropping that face. That's right. It was a secret,
It
Maddox.
was a secret, right.
It was a secret. You gotta get good. I said, I'm the worst at this. I'm the worst at secrets. It's true. I am the worst at secrets. Ask anybody who knows me.
PG PT does have a good question.
All right, what's up?
I went to start building a game, but should I wait for 0.7?
You shouldn't have to wait for 0.7. There aren't a lot of differences in the core mechanics. There are a few additional things that you could consider in the 0.7 updates. Like possibly, if you want to push the same spec sheet that we have now, with the optimization that comes in a 0.7 update, you could possibly put a few more assets in there. I don't really recommend it because the goal here is to get the greatest number of people to be able to play. Also, there are some stealth mechanics that are in the 0.7 update that could apply to your game that might not now. The 0.71 update adds more audio options, more video options. So that's not coming out right immediately when the 0.7 update launches, but is short down the pipeline. So, it doesn't make sense to not develop it because it's not going to break any core functions that we've seen so far. Because when we are building this update, the build itself gets updated first with the new content, and then we go backwards and make sure all the old stuff still works. So with the exception of core pieces that we had to change in a major mechanical way, that'll always be the case. Oh, it looks like that air balloon is now flying this way from the roof. So I don't know if it didn't want me to pick up Alex's quest until after I had already gotten Lucas and Touche, but then it did say don't forget to talk to both of them, so maybe they were core components of the quest then. We'll see. That person has a quest for me now, but I'm going to go try to go get the rest of these pumpkins.
Yeah, we're busy.
Right? Sorry, lady. No help for you.
And then Vaybit over on Twitch. That's a good question. Am I allowed to have 2 accounts at the Sandbox? Because I opened 2 accounts on accident. One through MetaMask and one through Gmail.
The account itself is the wallet. So a person could have any number of Ethereum wallets that they want, but principally, oh, that noise is going off every time I grab a pumpkin, which makes it,
Nice.
excuse me, kind of annoying. Not that, you know, like it's not a core issue, but if I'm going to collect things quickly and like a speed run, this would be bothersome. So at its core, not like a huge issue, but if you want to do any of the play to earn mechanics, then you're going to have a know your customer or know your consumer verification done, which is more commonly known as KYC, where you verify the identity yourself as the owner of one of those 2 wallets, and that is the only one that will be able to earn.
Right. And then Candidly Kristen has a good question here.
Okay.
Can you spill the beans on 07? I'm really wondering about swimming. Are we forced to swim? Can we toggle it off and on? So the bottom as well. And Ice Pilot has something to add as well. I'm assuming we can swim up a waterfall since there's no flowing water mechanic.
Okay, well, first, in the swimming video you saw released by Arthur Madrid on Twitter probably a month ago, in the early testing of swimming, the depth of the water mattered. Your character wouldn't automatically start to swim. They would operate differently at different levels. So if you were in a waterfall, it probably wouldn't do that. Like, you can't swim up it, unless it was like super thick, in which case maybe you could. And then what was the other side? Danny D, the KYC is not available yet. That will come soon in season 3. Just hitting that as that question comes through.
Right. Can we swim up a waterfall?
Yeah, not the first part. So you can't swim up a waterfall unless it would be super thick, because the depth mattered in the earlier testing, as far as I understand right now. And then can you turn off swimming was the other question, right? Because you want to. So I think so, but it would be changing the property of the water block to be something else in order to do that, essentially.
Right. And then we do have a question from Miss Rosie.
Okay.
Who has access to Belonging Week? I believe this in reference to the memorabilia that some people received for Belonging Week.
Yeah, if you participated in the Belonging Week events and you received a memorabilia, then you will see it during Alpha Season 3 in your account as a memorabilia. Those will be notable. I've seen it in some inventories of administrators already. I don't know if it's in mine, but I can't show you that page live because, okay, I think I actually collected more than enough pumpkins. And then again, I'm going to highlight that the noise was a lot. It was a lot. Like, it was just happening too often. So maybe make it so that sound only triggers on the pumpkin that you grab last, as like, you know, your 40th pumpkin or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, so you will be able to see your memorabilia in your account. And I'm not totally certain. Okay, what is this? I finally decided on a game that does impact it. Okay.
Right.
Oh, Candidly Kristen's going to make a game, I see. Okay.
How exciting.
All right, looks like everybody's here. Looks doesn't have an apostrophe in this case. And that should just end in a period, unless you have something really epic and impactful to say right after. Yeah, we can finally take a family portrait now. You can join with them. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I get to join in the family portrait. Oh, they want me front and center. Look at that. I'm the hero or whatever. Let's go.
You did it.
Give me the hero photo. Victory. Hey. And that victory, I don't know if that victory happened in a predetermined time frame or because I was standing here. I would like it if it's possible to make sure that it is because I was standing there instead of a certain time frame. But you can see I completed all the quests, I got all the kills, the deaths, the timer, and I got all those things done without major hitches or glitches. So I think this experience is really well done. I am taken out of it because of basic grammatical things. And so if you are watching this, you are the dev of this experience, just note that I recommend people type everything that they want to type into a Google Docs or a Microsoft Word document as they are typing it. And make sure that you're choosing English UK or English US, either one. Allow that document to correct you. It's going to constantly show like a little red underline. Just right click it and accept the changes for the most part. They will help you a lot. And then when you get into this phase of development where you want somebody to give you feedback on your experience, whatever localization they're from, they will help you with the last couple little things that misses. But it's going to fix a whole bunch of stuff that you're typing into these responses. I think you had the right amount of interaction, the right amount of responses. Generally speaking, I like to recommend that people have like 60 seconds of active action, whatever that is, go do the thing, and then 30 seconds of narrative experience of some type. So you did have that. They were long enough narrative experiences that happened at the right frequencies. This experience, like I said, just took me out of it a little bit because there was constant abrasion of a grammatical issue in every sentence. But that's not your fault, right? So I totally understand that. Another option that you can do as well is when you first start up your game, the very first thing that could happen is a choice between two options. Play the game designed in English and the game designed in your local language, whatever that is. And I think that's a really good option to do because you're going to know that you have an audience of all the people that you know and all the people in your country that are going to understand, and you're writing it in your native language too. So you know how to write that better than anybody in the world. And the English portion, you can get help with for that. And I saw this happen. If you want to know how to do this, you can ask AlloDev at ALLODEV on Twitch TV, as they created one of their first game jam experiences in 4 different languages by getting help from somebody who spoke French. They spoke German natively. They mostly managed the English. I can't remember if they did all the English on their own. And then they did Spanish with another person as well. So they were able to get 4 different languages covered in the one game, which is a lot of work. But if you're making this experience for the metaverse, then maybe that extra work can help you take it that extra mile, and you'll end up getting yourself a lot more viewers, followers, likes, that sort of thing. People who come back and play it again.
Right.
People who will share that to others.
I'm into it. That's very, very cool. Well, the next game we're going to be playing here is the GMAE Abducted. So we've been game abducted. Page 15 here.
Okay.
That was just last seen. It might be a little closer, a little further out.
Okay, give me just 1 second here, Conrad, because I'm rolling on my table, and I rolled the number 78 out of 122 users. Over on Twitch.tv, I asked the question, what day is it? And they answered in the most accurate and, in a good way, not American format possible. They said it's the 24th of July, 2022, 24/7/22, which I love. I love seeing it that way. I think it's the most appropriate way to see it, personally. Year, month, date. Why is America not doing this? Which platform watching? Twitch.tv, BRY4AANN. Brian is our winner for the Wizard of Green's lucky hat. There are 4 of those left, so join us for the show on Monday as well, as we will draw more on the way. Yes, I like this. Hodel Hill says, I'm happy to help with English if you don't want to face Joseph's wrath. It's not wrath, it's love, you know what I mean? I don't want to hate. I love you guys. Want to help you.
Oh, it's
you
wrath.
know, there's no wrath here. There's no wrath. No wrath. It's crazy
He's
because
raging right now.
it's actually funny. I don't know if you heard, but like my kid was in the kitchen there as we like started up that experience, and like the third or fourth grammatical little thing that I said, she kind of like looked over at me from across the kitchen and went like, "What are you doing?" You know what I mean? There it is. There it is. Oh, Candidly Kristen saying D-Live didn't win. It's rigged. Well, you know, Candidly Kristen, unfortunately, the restream chat doesn't go out to D-Live. But if you want to help with that in the future, you feel free. You can. You know, I know Jazz Wolf, you've been really great at helping during the stream. So maybe that's interesting. Based on the thing we talked about, Jazz Wolf, if you wanted to help with the D-Live reposting of those links and Theta, I'm still going to recommend that Twitter people come over to the streams, inside the streams, because Twitter has a problem that really, quite frankly, makes it harder for me because they have a lot of bot issues over on Twitter. But yeah, if you guys are linking with that, then yeah. Crushing spirits left and right, Hodel Hill says, I try not to. D-Live won once and I never shared it there again. Nice, Candidly Kristen. All right, so what page was that on again, Conrad? Sorry about that.
We were looking for page 15.
Okay. And the experience name again?
We've been GMAE abducted. Like abducted.
Oh, okay.
Game abducted.
Wait, is this the one? Did we play this? Like the spaceship?
Not that I'm aware of. Are you thinking of Alien Gangsters?
I am thinking of Alien Gangsters. Thank you.
Smokestone?
I am. Okay, I missed it. I gotta go back.
Let's go all the way back to 12.
Oh, was it like originally saying 12? And oh yeah, it's on 13. Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
GMAE abducted. Karatraz made this game. Don't you hate it when you want to watch your favorite show, but your beloved streamers were abducted by aliens? It happens too often, to be honest.
Right.
You know?
Happens to me every day.
Happens too often. Godfire888 asking a question, why don't I see the winners list? Which way did he announce it? I announced it live here on twitch.tv, YouTube, Theta, D-Live, Facebook, and twitter.com/thesandboxgame out loud, spelling out their name as well, just for those people who are watching. And unfortunately, Godfire, this one was won by a user over on twitch.tv, nonetheless. All right. Ah, nice. After an exhausting day of work, it's finally time to sit down, relax, and watch my favorite show. All right. We're on to the next one. Watch the GMAE show. All right. Oh, you got a nice flat screen TV? Got a little cell phone? Wait, how do I want to watch the show? Chat, how do we watch the show? Do we watch it on our phone? Or do we watch it on TV? Because the Quest is telling me to turn on the TV and watch the GMAE show, but I feel like a lot of you probably watching it on your phone. Both. Hold on.
I mean, you get it, watch it both at the same time, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to turn on the TV just because that's what the Quest says. Breaking news. We forgot to inform that today's GMAE show is canceled. We have reports that all available personnel, this is PERSONEL. Is that right? ELO? I don't know. This is a word that I would have to look up. Personnel. Look up personnel. Trust me, it's spelled differently. Were abducted by aliens. Sometimes I'm not a grammar genius over here. You know what I mean? You gotta do the work. Sometimes you Google a thing. Personnel with two N's and EL. Look at that. I think so too. There we go. Thank you, Candidly Kristen. Thank you, Hodel Hill. -10 nerd points for me. That's fine. Bologna. You know what I mean? I see Hodel Hill over there. Why don't you spell cologne or something over here? There we go. See, original ultimatum. Didn't put it into Google. You typed it, didn't you? You did what I did. Oh, really? Why is this happening to me? Wait, I have a friend that was abducted once. Maybe he can help me. Whoa. Is it that guy from Independence Day? What is his name? Roger or something? Forget. Cell phone. There we go. So they were abducted, you say? Yes. Oh, wait, was that them talking?
I think that was supposed to be Batman.
I thought it was Batman. That's what I was going for. I thought you were calling up Batman, like Batman's been abducted. You know, Batman in the chat and over on Twitter right now, probably hanging out. Cologne. Yeah, give me a hard one. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, it's better than... I see a funny about Cologne all the time. You should look it up. It's a meme, Hodel Hill. Nobody else looked this up. A meme of people on Twitter posting, I love the smell of my man's cologne. Trust me, it's funny. Yes, we have to do something to rescue them. They were going to reveal major beans today. That's right. I have an idea. Let me get to your house. Okay, abductee friend. Knock, knock. Go answer the door. Whoa, bro. Whoa, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm talking to this dude on the phone, and they were like, I'm going to be at your house soon. That's very soon, chat. Creeper level fast. All right?
I mean, that's how I speak.
Hi, thanks for coming. We need to get them back. I still have my implant from the time they took me. If we destroy it, maybe they will abduct us to see what happened. Okay, prepare yourself. Destroy the implant. Why was the implant in the wall? Nice, it worked. Abductee friend. Okay, all right. So, something has happened here where you've put us inside the spaceship, but I think that the roof has no collision. If that's true, that's going to mean that we won't be able to see ourselves here. But if the roof had collision on, we would have been in a very tight, zoomed-in view. So maybe either make the roof much taller in the spaceship, assuming that it is large, or that you have the vertical rim to do so, or make sure that the collision is on so that it does zoom in for that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious in the chat. What's up, D-Gen? How you doing?
There we go.
How you doing, D-Gen? Quick, I'll go find them. Oh, go find them. Sorry. I'll guard the teleport pad so we can go back home. You don't need a comma here. Take this baseball bat in case they are violent. Good call on the baseball bat. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to take it? I thought it was going to somebody else. I'm taking it. I took the bat. Let's beat them up. I got the bat in case they're violent. And I go in with the assumption that I'm going to need to use a baseball bat. That's wild, dude. That's wild. What do you think's going to happen? You walk in with a baseball bat for aliens that have been studying humans for all time. Be like, hey, he's got a club. You remember those cavemen that were knocking people out? That's danger human. That's a danger human right there. And you thought you were seeking peace. Look at this guy.
We're
Reptilian alien. Yeah, they're just vibing. Oh, this guy's so funny that we couldn't experiment on him. I like it. Are you kidding me? What about the full blood flush every time I get too drunk? Oh, no. No, I kind of like them now. RadConDad says, okay.
Oh, no.
Well,
full blood flush.
Well, see, now they're not mad.
It was in case they get aggro.
They're fine. They're chill. Why do I have this sword? I don't need this. Hey, sorry about that, friends. Sorry about that. We were just vibing. We were just vibing. We were just chilling, you know? What happened to the music, guys? Okay. All right. So we got a RadConDad. He's at the teleport pad. We saved somebody. Somebody's in this room. How do I even know how to open these doors? Lucas is right. Reptilian alien. Bro, you're all aliens here. Given the constant growth of the sandbox, the Archon Council decided that it is still in our interest to have an emissary inside the project. It will be important in our long-term plan to control humanity together with the financial elite. Wow. Got it. I'll keep reporting on the human activities the way you instructed me. Lucas, betrayer. Nothing to see here. I'll be in the teleport room. This is fine. This is fine.
I don't trust him.
This is fine. I can't even punch him. Hey, I'm opening the door. Oh.
Our dev says that they
were... Whoa, bro. I'm not even...
Oh.
I didn't do anything. Do I need to use a baseball bat?
Says that they were sad that I was gone. That's why they stopped dancing and didn't go aggro.
Boop.
Cheese time.
Boop. Because I can. Oh, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Why is the dog hungry? Hey, this is the best day of my life. Come on, Nina, let's kill some bloody alien. Why don't you go help protect the teleport room? Sure, mate. Oh, wait, no, Nina, no.
Nina.
No. Wait, Nina's fine. Nina's over there. Set the kill command on Nina to say -2 seconds so that it doesn't look like it animates the death. All right, this is awesome, dude. Did you see instead of saw, if they have some small ship that we can borrow? Wait, go home? No, why? Bleh. Again, change the death animation on Touche so he doesn't die.
fall over dead.
Yeah, we don't want Touche to die. We want him to teleport. We're in space, right? We got advanced technology out here.
Right.
Okay.
And PG Live PT has a good question over on YouTube.
Okay, what's your question, PG Live PT?
Lots of people talk about presets. What are presets?
Okay. Yeah, presets were a predefined set of functions that were attached with an object in version 0.3.5 of the Game Maker. I think you were able to use these presets, and that was the last time they existed. The issue with presets is that users would use a predefined set of functions that were complex, and then they would essentially stack them on top of each other over and over and over to do certain things that were really cool, but they're super heavy on the CPU usage. So we took out presets until we could rebuild the system so that it wasn't going to have that like significant lag against the CPU. So if that feature is coming back, when it does come back, it's got to be optimized heavily in order to come back as a preset function. Because again, people would make it like a cascading effect of the same thing over and over. And that
I love Scruffy here.
I know Scruffy's like doing all the work. Like, oh my, where is Julia? And I am asking the same thing as I see Julia G. Julia is halfway inside the platform here. Unlike Cody and Lawson, I have saved Lawson.
Our dev did say, I did put -2 on Nina, so the dog that had died. Could it be because she has 1,000 HP?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, just like I say, that's where the testing comes in. If -2 wasn't enough to make it appear that the animation doesn't happen, do more, right? It depends on the length of the death animation, if you're going to pull that quickly. All right, so I'm finally out. I figured out 2 minutes that it was just a simulation. They were saving us for later. How can they be so advanced in their technology but still think like that? Not thinks like that, but think. All right, so save lesson. Here we go. I think this was a valuable experience. That's a very Cody thing to say. He's super optimistic. He's like, yeah, we just got abducted. This is a valuable experience. All right. No, don't take my Scruffy. Wait, what happened? They got me too? Scruffy? Oh, I'm glad you're fine. All right, Scruffy's fine. Scruffy also had a death animation. But how many people we got? A lot. Who are we missing? We don't have Alex or Joe or V
and V
or Panda. Yeah, okay. So who's left? Which room did I not go in? Are there elevators? Can I use this?
Go back into that room we were just in. Maybe there's
activate the platforms to the lower level. Yeah, there is a thing. There is a control panel, and it says activate the platforms to the lower level. I interacted. That check mark happened. Whew, excuse me. Oh,
you can drop.
Now the platforms work. There we go.
Okay, guys, we're gonna definitely go overtime here. I'm closing out my questions, and I'm gonna quick fire them at you.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so W. Caleb says, since the most practical area for building and experience is a 2x2, will there be 2x2 lands for sale in the future?
Practical is an interesting interpretation. I've seen really amazing things be built on a 1x1. But the 2x2s aren't sold currently because they are not a type of estate. I like that they're like farming cattle in here. But it's possible, and I would say unlikely that is going to happen, given that the release roadmap for the remaining lands that we have that aren't labeled the Sandbox, those will be sold out probably by the end of this year, maybe in the early portion of next year.
Okay.
So it's likely that we're not going to change the main functions of the way that we have done things for the last few years, just for, kind of a very short-term deal.
Either way, PG Live PT has another question.
All right.
Guys, what do you think about a game that even if the player plays it 1,000 times, there will always be something different from the start to the end?
That sounds great. I mean, assuming that the narrative makes sense.
Exclusively.
Yeah, like that's
almost exclusively the game that I play. So
yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, Conrad really likes roguelikes and roguelite games. So yeah, you want those to be varied all the time. You don't want them to be the same. You're always starting fresh from the beginning, but they're always different, right, Conrad? Like that's what defines them,
yeah.
sort of.
Yeah, a rogue game in general just means something that is not going to save progress, right?
Yeah.
So you get a rogue like, which gives you some like moderate progress. Like maybe you unlocked a weapon that you can bring on your run, but it's always new.
All right, next one.
New.
How dare you
Alrighty.
threaten to drill my teeth with a laser beam? Feel free to ask here. Yeah, all right. We saved Panda.
We got Panda back. I like
And
it.
it seems like the last two doors are hopefully open
And then,
now.
Anon Joyce over on YouTube says, any rewards for Season 2 pass holders? Yeah, Alpha Season 2 pass holders who are holding Season 1. I got the Alpha Shield. So does this also apply to Season 3? So if I have the Season 1 pass for Season 3? Or is that a surprise?
That is a surprising part, but I can tell you what the world knows if there is anything right now, and that is that if you're holding 10 of any type of assorted asset, where you go onto OpenSea.io and you are looking at, and keep in mind that the number 10 might be tentative, that could change, but this is my understanding at this time, 10. This hasn't been officially announced in a press release, so that number could change. But right now, 10 of any asset, when you go to OpenSea and you look at the Sandbox assets, allows you to play to earn in that thing on the video that you saw there. That feature that has little, you reach level 1, you get a certain amount of sand. You'll get benefits for that. So that asset counts towards it.
Right. And then White Wolf 96 over on Twitch says, how you doing? Could you tell us more about KYC? Multiple accounts on the same PC playable. My brother and I share the same PC.
You can use multiple accounts on the same PC. KYC is a much bigger question. If you want to know all about that, go back and watch the show 2 days ago. We did a show that pretty much was exclusively questions about KYC, and we covered it entirely. So go to youtube.com/thesandboxgame and watch that show from what we describe as 7/21/22. And it says, Know Your Community is the title, because we knew it was going to be all about KYC. So
good questions there.
Lots of really, really good questions. But yes, you can absolutely both play, assuming both of you are 18 years old. Then you can both play from the same PC on the same internet. You could have, your whole family playing from the same PC. It wouldn't matter, as long as you're all adults that don't violate the terms of service as described on Sandbox.game.
Right. And the final question here from Candidly Kristen. If we are going to KYC for land sales, can we reconsider a queue or a raffle system?
Okay. KYCing for land sales. To assume that we are not doing that, I think is inaccurate. I'm pretty sure that a person will have to KYC for a land sale, but I'm not 100% sure at this time. But if there was going to be a queue, we tried to do a queue. A queue ended up having its own problems that made it basically exactly like a first come, first serve problem. I think you remember that, Kristen. That happened about 4 months ago or so. We were trying to do a little queue system, and that entire system ended up breaking because you just had a flood of people that wanted to get into the queue. And then they got shuffled and then distributed out. And so people were complaining about, at the time, bots and things like that. So we would have needed KYC to make a queue work anyway. Yeah, so that's a big question. And I really like your questions. Your questions, of course, are always great because you are an ambassador and you know what you're talking about. But yeah, I feel like it makes sense to have a KYC for the land sales in the future, but I'm not going to confirm that because that's not my call to make.
Right. We'll read this last piece of dialogue here and close this out as we're 5 minutes over time.
All right.
And make sure to go give this game a shot. It's on page 12 at the moment. It's GMAE Ducted by Karish Roz. So far, it's got a lot of great content. I like what I see here.
Cattle prod now. This experiment prober that was in my chambers, bro. Hey, what's up? Wait. Alex. Release. Me. Oh no, he's being controlled. Nah, just kidding. Everything's okay here. I've given each one of them the full Wizzy NFT collection, so no torture for me. Hope the others are fine. I tried to negotiate, but you know, they also have to meet their superior's demands. Right, I know. Okay. Better go back to the teleport room and return home before more aliens come to attack us. That's interesting. I like the reference there. Whoa, okay, first of all,
Whoa!
no dinosaurs. Ah! Platforms, why do you betray me? Oh hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just gonna
Get out of here.
Just gonna block that. All right, we got the whole gang. See, they use a lot of neural interface in this ship. Maybe if we just think about our homes, we'll be teleported correctly. Right, everybody, quick, think together. GMAE show fans, there are finally. Hope they are not too tired and traumatized to stream now, bro.
Me? No way.
Real talk. If I get abducted by aliens, I'm going to need some psychological therapy. All right. I am going to need a day off, please. Don't expect
you guys
me
know me
to come back here, stream if I got abducted.
I'll be streaming from the ship.
I don't know. This guy's wild, dude. What? Turn on the TV and finally watch the GMAE show. GMAE show starting soon. Yeah. Oh, geez.
Like
hey, wait. The GMAE show is starting soon? What does that sound like? You know what I mean?
Nothing, because we can't hear it.
How does it? Yeah, you're right. Can't hear it. Just push the button. Silent disco.
Meritron, it's really good. Your games just continue to get better.
That's right. That was a lot of fun. It was really well done. I couldn't break it, or at least I couldn't find a way to quickly break it. I'd say one thing, because I was able to see the object in the wall that got destroyed when you talked to the first person who came to your door instantly on the phone. I was kind of making a joke when I said it was a little creeper action that they got there, but I didn't know what the front door looked like because the front door doesn't look different from the side doors. I don't know if this is true where you live, but where we live here, usually the front door is more substantial. Maybe it's steel, maybe it's a harder, thicker wood. And the interior doors are usually just hollow, for privacy purposes, doors. Godfire888 over on twitch.tv earlier. BRY4AANN was the winner of the Wizzy the Green Lucky Hot Godfire. For you.
Correct.
Woo!
And I gotta say it every single stream, Joseph, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
You beautiful people, don't forget that today does not define you and that your depression can be beat, and then everything you're going through is only temporary. Those good vibes are coming. Let's get to them.
All right. If you guys ever do have concerns, questions, you want some help, you're feeling sad, send a message. You know what I mean? We're here. We got you.
Got your back.
Yes. Also, Canada Kristen bringing up a really good point as we are closing it out. I think you mentioned something earlier. Something important. Medium article that they messaged me at 8 in the morning this morning, my local time, saying land sales in a recent Medium article. Says land sales. From this point on, every land sale that we will host will occur on the Polygon Network, period. Somebody asked that question yesterday. We were almost certain that was the case, but we know for sure. Only 4 Wizard of Green Lucky Hats left. We're going to start giving away more on the Monday show. We'll be back. Chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, wow. We're going to stream raid somebody over on twitch.tv if someone's live right now. We're going to take us into the post-game show screen here real quick as I go look for one of those. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Beautiful people.
Well, it looks like there's nobody over on twitch.tv right now streaming the Sandbox game. If anybody in the chat has a suggestion you'd like for us to do that, then, I could hook it up. It's like all of our
Everybody in the chat wants to go to Holly.
You want to go to Holly? Do we want to go to Holly? Can we raid Holly? Literally, Jazzwolf Holly. All right, let's do it. We're going to go to twitch.tv/HOLLE right now. Queued up for that. We got how many we got in here? 28, 33, 39, 44, 45. Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's go raid. Let's go have some fun. Show the love from the Sand Fam. Boop.